In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arched trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. The first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. Strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. Witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. The scales betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Dark Souls. It is good to be back, recording just to get back into the swing of things. We start right off with our character in prison, which is where all good games start. We know next to nothing about what is happening here, and this series won't be really about exploring it because there are many other series out there doing a far better job than I would about talking to about the lore of these games. So we'll just, do a chill little playthrough of this game, which I fell in love with years and years ago, and I'm so happy to revisit. So, a mysterious knight dropped a corpse down for us, and it contains, of course, the dungeon cell key. Next time he could just, give the key without the corpse, but let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's go. So, it's been quite a while since I recorded. I want to get back into the swing of things. I want to make more content. Didn't really know if I wanted to finish Hollow Knight or start something new, so obviously I'm starting something new. We'll see if I end up finishing my Hollow Knight playthrough. I just wasn't in the mood to go back to it right now. So, I know some things about the lore. How it ties together, though, I have no idea. Look at this big guy. Anyway, we're in the Undead Asylum because obviously we look quite bad right now. Look like a big potato. And that's just what happens to us potato folks. Just get sent to prison. Which is kind of messed up. I hope you all have been well. On my side, I quit my previous job, had another job in the meantime, went to school, now I'm done with school, started a new job, my new career, so hopefully that one is, the one that sticks. I guess we'll see though. Alright. This game is very good about some details that you can only notice when you know to look for them, such as this big guy up there, which is just waiting for us to walk in, to jump down and pummel us to a pulp. We are too weak right now, so see you later. We'll go back to him eventually. Get your shield. I shall. Hip. This is mine. There are many like it, but this one is my east-west shield. Is this perhaps my weapon? A mace? For I have chosen the cleric character class, just because I get extra heals, which is always handy. So I don't think I have equipped my thing. I don't have one right now. Alright, so no miracles for now. And there we go. The first hostile enemy has been dispatched in brutal fashion. We have to come back here from the top to get this shiny. Backstep and roll. The bread and butter of the Souls series. So, I want to go where this guy is, because that's the guy who helped us. I want to see him, but there's no way forward, so we'll ask for assistance. Thank you. I think his name is Oscar.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Absolutely.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the Undead Asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Thank you.
Oh, and this.
Hell yeah.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now. And thank you.
No, thank you. I'll leave you to it. And that's the sound that means he's dead. Unfortunately. So from the little bit of the story that I know, undeads and hollows are linked, but not all undeads are hollows. Hollows are the enemies we fought so far. They're mindless. They happen when an undead kind of gives up on what that keeps us moving. So they have no goal anymore, and yeah, they just lose their mind. Alright, we got a key. It's for that door. I think it says something though. The Undead Asylum is a giant undead prison segmented by countless iron bars. Even if an undead were to escape from a cell, passage to the outside world would not be gained easily. Indeed. And that was for our cell door. A mysterious knight, without saying a word, shoved the corpse down into the cell, and on this person was this key. Who was this knight, and what was his purpose? There may be no answers, but one must still forge ahead. Indeed. Yep. Wield the weapon two-handed. Oh yes. This is very important. To break enemy guards. And that was my talisman to cast miracles. Indeed, indeed. Let's just equip my talisman right now. I think I'll put it on this hand. Now I'll try to parry this guy, but we'll see. Yep. Ah! Just a tad late. There we go. We kind of need to get good at that because some bosses really need us to parry them, so we'll see if I get the timing down again. Perhaps I will. Hey, remember this guy? Victory indeed is achieved. We got the big pilgrim's key. Key to the inner door of the Undead Asylum, main hall. Big key belonging to a chosen undead pilgrim, but this chosen undead knows not what this pilgrimage has in store. Well, maybe not my character, but I do. Let's get on with it. Good job. Go straight ahead. Maybe I will. Wings ahead. Indeed, but not right now. This was a very secluded place, and in quite a state of disrepair. I don't know how long our character has been in that asylum.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
That song is so comforting when you play this game for a bit and you get back to Firelink Shrine. This song starts playing and it's so nice. You know that you're safe when you hear that music start. And that's a very nice thing. We just heard a bell ring, and that's because someone else has actually managed to ring one of the bells that we heard about. So I kind of spoiled the big surprise. Oscar said that the prophecy says a chosen undead will go ring the Bell of Awakening and have their destiny kind of laid out in front of them. So we can ask this guy about it.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land, the undead?
Indeed it is.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
How dare you? I'm a beautiful potato.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting my neighbor is only human, after all.
Well, that last one wasn't like the others. I'll just go see if I can figure out how to balance the audio because his voice is very low. Let's see. Voice all the way up.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
Man. He's not lying.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
Okay, sorry. Alright. So, he didn't like us looking like a potato, so we'll go fix it right now. It's nice to see that other people are still playing this game. And there we go. In this game, humanity only makes us look, like a human. And it also opens up our game to the online mode, so we can get invaded, which is always the fun part. I think I can level up a bit. Yep, 3 levels. There you go. That'll be it for now. So, there's no really clear way to go. He does say that the first battle we need to go to is in the Undead Burg, in the church up above, and that we need to go up some stairs because the lift is broken. Let's go see what lift he was talking about. And also say hello to this guy. Fatty ahead, that's not very nice.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Well, unfortunately, it is not possible.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Copper coin! Let's go!
My. You again? Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Well, that would be a start.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Yeah, I'm a cleric, so I already have the covenant.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Thank you for the gesture. Great heal excerpt. Homeward force, seek guidance. Heal we already have. Alright, we'll be back if we have money to burn.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm. An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
I would, but, you know, rent has happened.
I'm afraid that may be difficult, for our missions are sacred. I'm afraid that may...
Alright.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Thank you. So this would be where the lift is. Unfortunately, there's no lift platform on either side, and we can just drop down, which is safe, because I've done that before quite a bit. The first time being by mistake. I'll just see if I can up the brightness to... Well, it seems that it has been done already. Morning Star and Talisman. Pretty good. Homeward Bone. Also pretty good. This thing would have cracked red eye orb, I think. Yep. And this is an item to invade another world. I don't like using it, so I will not. And Lord's Talisman. So, this is close to the beginning area, and yet we don't want to be here because the skeletons are pretty strong. Yeah, I didn't mean anything by it, sirs. I'll see you around though. Base! Base! Oh, I guess they got close. Alright, the other thing of note here is the big bird. I love that big bird. We will see more of him eventually. For now, let's just go make our way up to the Undead Berg. I'll just look... that does do some bleeding damage eventually, but I think I'll just stick with my mace for now. Well, that was days early. There we go. Stop blocking, fool. Ah. Well, it is a good time for a refreshing drink, I agree. Oh, I disagree. That was good timing. Alright, let's go deal with fire happy friend over here. And this dude will just wait for us until we're back. In this game, and I think in all the Dark Souls game, there's a jump mechanic, but it's a bit hard to pull off. We have to start sprinting and then release the sprint button and press it again quickly. So, you know, let's try to jump over here. So far, so good. But usually it's the way back that's the worst. And there is a ring of sacrifice here, which is useful if you don't want to lose your souls and you know you're gonna die. Alright. And there we go. I was so tense. I've messed up that jump so many times. I think I have some latent practice. It's in my DNA now. But I still get nervous. Soul of the Lost Undead. Good stuff, good stuff. Big rat. I've already done the bit in my Bloodborne playthrough, but that's a rat of unusual size. There is always ROUSs in these games. I don't like the mace. Oh, good God. As soon as I can, I'll switch to a good old sword. Alright, nothing for us here. Let's go through the white fog. I don't know why this game has some like fake out fog doors. Usually they mean there is a boss encounter coming, but not in this game. That was her friend. Just shot me in in the ankle, on the calf. Ah! I like how these arrows are so slow in this game. Praise the sun indeed. So, we have 9 Estus flasks right now. We would expect it to go back to 10 when we rest here. Unfortunately, that's not the case. It stays at 9. Because Fire Shrine is kind of a special bonfire. It's already kindled, which means that we get 5 more of the base number of Estus we can carry. The base number being 5. As we had when Oscar gave us the actual first Estus flask. Bap. These guys are always annoying. There you go. There you go. Having a shield won't help them. Nice try. I think there's something here I want to go to first. Hello.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you. Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Ruby Bear Powder. Leave a message. Yep, I'll buy it. Residence key. You got it. Oh, that's right. Weapons lose durability in that game. I did see the number when I was perusing my weapons, but it didn't register until I saw that. I think I'll just find a sword eventually. This would be funny for the bit because it looks like I'm wrapped in tinfoil, and if I
Thank you kindly.
if I go back to being in my undead look, I do look like a wrapped potato baked in the oven.
Oh, you again. I hope you've brought plenty of souls.
I didn't, but I will next time.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave. Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all.
Nothing at all it is.
What a waste of time. Go and fall off a cliff.
All in due time, my friend. All in due time. Hey, lads. My overarching goal in these games is to get the Platinum Trophy of all of them. So far, I only have the Bloodborne Platinum Trophy, I think. So, you know, maybe I'll grind out the Platinums for all FromSoft's Soul games in this channel. We will see. That does include Sekiro, which I played for a bit. Ended up not really liking it at the time, so I exchanged it at GameStop and bought this game, the Dark Souls Remastered. But I will give it a shot again eventually. I think I want to fall down here, right? Yeah. Well, I'll consider. I'll ponder it. Let's see if I can parry you. That was a weird delay there. Oh, okay. I'm ready now. There you go. Just need not to panic, which is easier said than done. Lying in ambush ahead. Oh yeah. Yep. I'll go back to read that note. Rubbish. Love it. I think I do have to open... where is it? Do I actually have to... Yeah. There you go. I don't have a quick bar in this game, right? No. And I don't really want to put it in my hotbar right now. I think these games got so much better with time. Like Dark Souls 3 is the best Dark Souls there is. Elden Ring is the best of these games. You know, from the actual developer. I hear that Lies of P is also pretty good. But I think it's important to revisit the classics to see where it all came from. So that's why we come to this game. There will be, I think, a shield here, but not a good one. Don't really want to sit right now, so I'll just keep going. We have to run across this bridge because there's some guys with Molotovs, of course. Oh. Oh. Tell him to come back to me. Ow. You'll notice that up in my the upper left corner there is now a 1 in bold lettering. That means that we've collected 1 more humanity by just killing enemies. So we can get humanity by choosing the actual humanity object or by just killing people. Black firebomb could be useful eventually. Many lads. I don't love my current shield because I like my shields to have 100% physical damage negation, which this one doesn't have. I think it's not far, but it's still not 100. Yeah, it blocks 88%, but it's good for lightning though. Oh, that's what I get for not watching my 3. Ah. Ah. Why you do this? What a throw. I forget, is there any reason to go up here? I don't think so. Nah. Let's carry on. This will open with the key I bought for 1,000 souls with the guy. You can actually read the key description too. Key to a residence in the Undead Burg. Simple, sturdy design of the locks in the burg keep out unwanted visitors. But this is a standard key in these parts and will open several residences. What a wild design choice. And this will give us gold pine resin. I haven't played this game for years now and I still know what these chests contain because that's usually the part I play the most. Sometimes I get the urge to start playing Dark Souls and I get this far and I'm like, yep, that was good. And then don't play it again. I do have some trouble finishing projects because the urge to start something over again and not finish it is very strong with me. But you know. We'll see if I manage to finish this playthrough in a normal amount of time. Now this might be a mistake. Hello, sir. Show me your back. Ah! That was my just gonna withdraw and drink my sippy cup. Hell yeah. I missed the parry, but ah! Hey, I'll be back. Following me to the ends of the earth. Come here. I got flustered. He's actually not that bad if you don't panic. But it's very hard not to panic because he's very strong. Oops. There we go. Titanite chunk. That's a good item. Now, unfortunately, I think I'll have to just go take a small rest at the bonfire. Just replenish my Estus flasks before we carry on. And this will be, I think, a blue tier ring. That wasn't the right button. Yep, blue tier stone ring. I have maybe your problem. While we're back there, I think I'll just use my 1 humanity to kindle the tower bonfire again. Well, once at all, just to get more Estus. Estusize. And then you love to see it. I won't do that right now. I'll just give do that being leveling up. I'll just go see the shop setter again. I'll just blow some souls to get the the tinfoil armor.
Oh, there you are. Still keeping your marbles all together? Then go ahead, don't be a nitwit. Never hurts to splurge when your days are numbered.
Smart advice. That's so expensive right now. Money well spent.
Thank you very much. Come back soon.
Maybe I will. We'll see if I want to have your companion company again. It feels so good to record again. I missed this. Oh, that was good. 1 hit for 3 damages. That's how it's done. Oh yeah, I didn't try this one because that's locked. Still pays to be careful though. I said it in my Bloodborne playthrough a bunch, but it still remains true. Overconfidence. It is a slow and insidious killer. Up there first, because there's an archer. Hello, lads. Don't know if I agree with that refusal of my parry. I agree with that one though. One kick was enough, but I just wanted to establish dominance. Just kicked him right in the chest. Are you waiting for me to take a few more steps? Yep. Thanks, dude. In this game, it also pays to observe your surroundings. I think this door is locked too, yeah. I think we need to come from the gardens to open it. Or something. Be wary of amazing treasure. That is a fib, sir. And there we have it. That wasn't a smooth fight, but we take any fight we walk away from. I knew I was taking a bit too much time clearing out the archers. It's so funny that he jumped up and just finished one of them. Yep. This door is locked. And this door is... well, this bridge is suspicious. We'll see why in a moment.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
I would love to.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
I love Solaire. He's so wholesome. Let's see if I can hide my UI. I might be able to make that would be a nice little thumbnail. Beautiful. Alrighty.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Heck yeah. You have fun, Solaire. I'll see you when I see you. I'll just need to fix my microphone again. It's not a Firefly Ember's YouTube video if I don't say I'm fixing my microphone. Being forewarned is being forearmed. So, I'll show you guys something I like to do here, which is to kind of bait the dragon. He's kind of upset. I don't know if he saw me go here. This is taking a bit more time than it usually does. I'll just... Or do I do it here usually? Or maybe, you know, I go and open the ladder first. That would be a bit smart. Bap. It's always a bit of a gamble going from one Souls game to another. Like, how do you slide down the ladder? In this game, you just press circle, and I think it's the same in Dark Souls 3. But in Dark Souls 2, if you press circle, you let go and fall. Dark Souls 2 was kind of the troll of the video game series. And that's why I have trust issues. I'm here, you hear me? TP-toeing. He's so mad. There he is. And now you run like the wind. And there's a bonfire. I didn't think he blew fire into this little hidey hole, but I got worried all the same. I think this spot has a claymore. Yep. Claymores are pretty good in this game. I like them. Beanpole ahead. And what you can do here is actually pull the lever. And it's a much easier way to get to this little area. Before carrying on, I'll actually show what the game intends you to do the first time you play this game. And you'll understand why I like doing it this way. So, the game wants you... Well, I think I'll go to the bonfire to just de-aggro the enemies. Must not be good to sit that way after I got shot twice. Like once in the thigh and another time in the ankle. But we are strong. Actually, I'll just see what I need to wield the claymore. 16 strength and 10 dexterity. Well, there we go. Alrighty. Oh, right. Ladder. You can't hurry up the ladder in this game. But fortunately, I think there is a bit less ladders than in, say, Bloodborne or Elden Ring. So, the game wants us to go underneath the bridge. Of course, there's enemies. There's a deadly fall. I will demonstrate. But worst of all are those rats here, who deal poison damage if they hit you. And being poisoned to do the rest of that section is very annoying. Yep, that was the bar for the poison. And for some reason, the rats have humanity that they can drop sometimes. We don't ask questions here. And going up here brings us to the gate I opened. Alright. I'm kind of tempted to go up there. Although that's tempting fate, I'm kind of happy with how the fight with the first Dark Knight went. But, you know, I don't shy away from a challenge. This one has a sword. It is two-handed. Look at this. But so do I. On guard, fiend. Oh! Noted. Yep, alright. I'll see you down there, I guess. There is not really a bunch of good spots to fight you here, my guy. Are you coming down? Or is your AI confused? Oh, hello. Where did you come from? How did this happen? Ah! Whoa. One thing that's a bit annoying in this game's mechanic is that the inputs you do kind of get logged even if they don't matter anymore. Like I got flattened, but before being flattened I tried to roll, and once I got back up I rolled. In the other games I think if you get interrupted the input you put doesn't get read. Ah! So what happened there was I was blocking, but since his attacks just depleted my stamina bar, it just broke through my shield and dealt damage anyway. Alright, it's time to cosplay as the baked potato. Look at me. I look so tasty. Alright, that's medium roll. I don't know if I'm happy with medium rolls. Oh, I'll just put back my holy robe. I was actually already medium rolling, wasn't I? I am a fool. We won't go back to see the knight right now. Alright, so there's a few problems here. The main one being the boar over there. And the gate closed. Luckily for us, the boar is weak to fire and there's just open flames many places. And this is a trick I saw with when Reyna for his junior played the game. The boar was stuck here. I'm sure he'll do it again. And just falling and pressing the attack button makes us like dive attack and we can crit him. Let's see if I can put it off. I don't think so, he's not positioned nicely. There we go. That makes the fight very, very much easier. Well, this is not a good spot to be in. Give me one moment. Yep. It's drink time. All right. Hey, man. Let's try to parry you, just for the audience. Well, it's going well. Go ahead. Well, go ahead. It's that easy. I think up there is just Lord Talisman. Oh, Alluring Skull. That's what I had in mind at first, but I wasn't sure if there was in this game, so. Bop. Oh, that's another person managing to ring the Bell of Awakening. Come on! Mystery key. The purpose of this key is unknown. It appears to be a basic prison cell key. Wonderful stuff. These games make us walk on beams all the time. Fortunately, it's kind of lenient, but still. Whoops. Always a stressful ordeal. Alright. This is another fake out white light. There's a bunch in this game. Well, I think I probably deserve that, but what do I know? When he's in that position, it means he's ready to deflect our next blow, which has extremely bad consequences for us. Ah. And I think that's where the shield I want is. That shield. Praise the sun. So, unfortunately, this shield is quite heavy. So I think that would put me into fat rolling, yeah. I'll just, for now. Whoops, sorry, dude. Yep. I was living in denial. I wanted to clear the spear guy first, but please don't. Come on! And there we go. That's how it's done. That was a bit of an early dodge for the arrow. I was a bit too eager. Pull out your sword. You are a fool. But it's too late now. You had your chance. Now, this is where I want to go first because there's safety and also friend. When you first play this game, you kind of get very worried about what you're hearing right now. Because it sounds like an enemy just angrily bashing something. But it's not. It is in fact Andre the blacksmith.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Lordran. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
And that is a very, very useful service to have. Hurrah! I wanted to do a gesture when the Taurus demon was in the tower and I was down on the wall, but I couldn't figure out what button was the the gestures. Now, Crest of Artorias. 20,000 souls, that's quite a bit of spending money. I don't think we have anything to reinforce my claymore, yeah. I'll buy 3. That should allow me to reinforce my weapon twice. Oh, alright. I thought it was already 2 shards for the next level.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Well, that's nice. I'll just talk to him a bit.
Hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged? Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh?
Well said.
There are 2 types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services.
You're not wrong.
You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. Whether you forge weapons or armor first, well, that's up to you. But nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well.
All these characters find themselves so funny.
Forging, whether, but no, so what?
Alright, thank you, Andre.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
Thank you. Alright, so I think that's a pretty good stopping point for the first episode. Next time we'll just keep going and try to ring the first bell. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you have any thoughts, comments, make sure to leave them down below. And I'll see you in the next episode, which I will record probably right after this. So I'll see you soon. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.